Midlife Badassery. You guys, I have been thinking so much because I have this open head and I'm a generator. I'm all into this human design right now. I'm getting my certificate and I've had so many ahas this week I need to share with you guys. And a pivot it's creating in my business because this is just game changing shit. I feel like this little avatar, we're building alter egos in the group right now. So I feel like this little avatar that is like moving through her journey and I just pick up all these new skills along the way that just multiply, right? And I've gotten so what's the word? Like I don't know. It's just like feeling like I don't know if this is what I want to do. And, it's just all coming together and connecting in this human design, like understanding our design. Because I don't know anyone that learns about theirs and is like, oh, this isn't spot on. Right. I wonder how I see. And sorry, you guys, this is my first live stream from Riverside, which I'm trying to do because of um but I don't know how I see your comments. Let me see chat. Public chat. Okay. Hey. Hi, drop me a message when people find me. Hi. Can you type back to me? I'm just curious if that's going to come up. Now, let me look. Okay, bear with me, you guys. This is like YouTube taboo watching you set up your friggin' live stream. But I am like, to me. Okay, all right, there I am. No live chat. Hi. Okay. Oh, okay, good. I can see things. Okay, so if people find me, that's great. We're going to share with some people so that you can find me. Okay. And I'm going to share this. I need to figure out how to do that, I think. Hey, who's there? I can't see that. I'm trying a new thing. So Fridays are my weigh-in day, and I've already weighed in, but by next week, I'm going to figure out how to hook up my other camera so that I can weigh in and stream from my desktop. It's very exciting progress for the novice YouTuber over here. And if you're just new, I'm Addie Beall. I lost 120 pounds, basically changing my thoughts. And I've been on a mission to help other women do the same. Like last week, you guys, I was in this coaching call and I saw myself sitting across from me like 8 years ago before I found all of this self improvement. And yeah, God, from the woo world to the life coaching world to there's just like so many little things. And then I add in this human design and it as a coach it cracks me open seeing the potential for my clients. And one of the things I got into yesterday with human design that just I'm like this is changing how I'm doing everything. I'm going to do my intention anyway. I will do separate, like I'm going to open some human design and life coaching calls, but then I really want to do a cohort where we get together and we have a one-on-one and we get into your human design and kind of like set that understanding. And then we spend this next 6 weeks losing 10 pounds or whatever and seeing what comes up. But I also realized like for people that have an open route, setting those timelines can send you into fight or flight, like panic mode. And I'm like, oh my God, this makes so much sense. Because this whole time I'm coaching from the aspect of a generator, and we like stuff like that. We like steady progress. We like seeing that. But but I have a defined route, right? And if you don't have that defined route, like one of the women I coach, she has this open route and it's I can see her get into this, but yet I know we need to set goals, right? Like a goal turns a dream into a goal, right? Like, so, which is interesting because I do a lot of stuff with habit building. And I'm like, well, how does this change this process, right? My whole Me First guide process, which is the thing that takes you to the daily plan. And I built it flexible because I already knew that everyone was doing it differently because I've been coaching through this for 8 years, 9 years, and I already knew everybody showed up to their goals differently. And being able to incorporate this tool for me while I'm coaching women to help them bust through the other side is game changing because some of the shit isn't limiting beliefs. It's your body and like your design and how you're meant to show up in the world. So, I mean, you guys is just fucking game changing shit. I can't wait. Oh my God. I'm going to get so much stuff created today. Also, we have an alter ego challenge on Sunday. We're doing the master class. So if you're curious about building your alter ego and you're a badass woman, you can be younger or older than midlife. It's okay. We still take you. We just don't take the men. Sorry, guys. There's a lot of hormonal shit. You know what I'm saying? And we are building alter ego. So the alter ego, this is your branch between like your current self and that future self that like you really can't quite imagine yet. You sort of can imagine, but like, how do we really personify her and step into her? Like my activation is Brookster. I got my pants on, right? Like you got to button your pants up. So I did weigh in already today, you guys. And I wonder if I can see, let me see. I'm going to invite some people in this group too, because I'm a generator and I do like the energy. Live on YouTube. Okay, that's probably going to kill my come join me. I need some human design people in the chat so we can talk about your human design. Slayer. Okay, there we go. Maybe I don't know. So, okay. So I want to talk more about this concept of why human design and weight loss, right? Like the impact of this, because we know it isn't just, we know we don't do well with all the fad diets and it's about taking care of yourself. And that's why my whole process is me first, because literally if you put yourself first every day you lose weight, right? Like, but that's so different for everybody. For example, you guys, we have generators and manifesting generators. So generators, we are like the worker bees. I'm the generator, right? Like we get shit done, right? And the manifesting generators are a little more what do I want to say? They're like multi-passionate, right? They are like doing all the things and their approaches to things like planning and getting a goal are going to be a lot different than how a generator shows up for it. So tailoring this experience for your type, I guess, just game changing. And what's so funny, what's really hit home with this for me is that so many of the women in my community right now are manifesting generators, almost to the point where I want to like hang a sign on the door and be like, hey, manifesting generators, this group's for you, because that's what everybody is. Hang on, you guys. Had to be done. So my podcast this week, I talked about my weight loss journey because I was so inspired by Addie 2018 sitting across from me in that room. And I've regained weight. And part of my battle getting back to my business and all of that was not being in shame for that. And I really got thinking, it's been a whole process of that over the past year since regaining, because for some reason in the weight loss world, the big token is I lost weight and I kept it off, right? Like, and I get it because in essence, you've become that person, but there's no shame if you have regained weight, right? That's all just thoughts and mindset. And it can happen for all different reasons, right? Yeah, I can keep it off too if I would have stayed in my little cozy world and not had a bunch of health issues. Like shit, life can effing happen. And for some of us, when it gets out of alignment, it's our food and it's our bodies that get out of alignment. So I think this process of understanding our types and how we're designed to handle things and knowing how to honor that as we move through the world is only going to help me succeed more and more, right? So I'm 268 today, you guys. I gotta look. I think that's down a pound from last week. So these are my live weigh-ins to keep me accountable. This is how I lost 120 pounds the first time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Come and go live. And I switched over here to you beautiful souls at YouTube. First of all, everybody's really nice on YouTube. Like, or maybe I'm just not big enough to get the mean people, but like everybody is so friggin' awesome over here. So that's a win. And they don't delete my shit like the other place. So, but I just don't know how to work all the tech yet. And it's interesting for me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to. Oh, wow. Because when I go live from my phone, you guys, you seem to be able to see me and find me and comment. It's really unusual for nobody to have been on my live stream. So maybe I have to keep doing that from my phone, or maybe I just didn't set it up right. I know this is very not interesting. So I'm gonna figure that out by next week. And then I also want to live stream to my other platforms, but this is like a lot. You guys start doing something and you're like, oh my God, it's so much to learn. It's just so much to learn. I get down this rabbit hole of overwhelm, right? Like, holy shit. But so here's what we're doing today. So, Amy, I'm down a pound. So, my goal, I'm 3 pounds away from my goal for the month. And I'm not mad at that. I had a potato last night too. I had a little flare up, but I got off the Dupixent. So, if you guys are familiar with eczema at all, I'm having a whole journey and saga of it over here. So, invite all your eczema friends. But I was taking Dupixent, and it's this biogenic injection, and it's just so expensive, and it flared my eyes up, right? And I'm like, "Oh, well, I don't know what's worse, not having my eyes or having my skin like this." And then I found this lotion, True of Blue, and it really feels like it's repairing it. I know it doesn't look great, but it feels like it's repairing it differently than before, because a lot of the lotions you're just putting like moisture on top of it. So some of this for you eczema people out there, I would guess is toxic steroid withdrawal, which I never put on my face, by the way, but it can appear on your face from using in other parts of your body. Fun fact. So if you are dealing with eczema, I mean, of course, consult your doctor. I'm not one, but I just refuse to put those topical steroids on him. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. And I'm really working on healing my gut health. I've got all of this stuff. I've got this new one to try for, it's made specifically for skin and your gut health, but I haven't started taking them yet because I can't tell what I'm flaring from. So anyhow, all of that to say, I was really like my stomach, my gut felt really unsettled. And so anyhow, I had a potato last night and I knew the scale would be up a little bit from that because it always is when I eat potatoes for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm so excited for this, you guys. So, what it's going to look like, I'm going to get this human design site up, and then women will be able to come in and get like a basic report on their type and what it means for weight loss for them. And then they can book a call if they want to explore that deeper, or maybe even come in this human design weight loss cohort. Like, and I want to, because my groups are really, because I am both, right? I've left the corporate wheel and building a business, and that's like, I ran my business for 5 years, so that's kind of like I have that part of my heroine story. And then I have the whole weight loss adventure, and even setting out to lose weight this time, very easy for me to slip back into once I got in alignment with what my purpose is in doing this again. So easy to step into. And again, that is in my human design, you guys. I am like fucking blown away. I'm like, if I would have just known this, like I am meant to respond to things. That's why I like live video where people get here, and why you saw me spend 5 minutes of this trying to get people here, because I respond to you, right? Because that energy, you complete me in some ways, but you light me up. And I am here to respond to things, right? And to create from that and be engaged in that. And I'm an emotional generator. So learning that this means like me riding the wave on deciding things and being there for things. Oh, good. Someone can see me. Yay. I'm trying a new live stream. Louise, hey girl. Oh, I'm so happy you found me. Do you know do you know your human design? I'm blabbing on about human design and weight loss over here, as I decided I'm going to run like a little cohort for that, because what I'm seeing, we have so many of us. I have like half the group that came in for weight loss and half the group that are school owners and coaches. And the conversation gets very split, right? So even in my paid community, I'm like, I think I'm going to run ultimately separate calls. We're pretty small right now because I intentionally launched with a smaller little beta group, and having those calls for health and weight loss focus, and then the calls for blowing up our business and careers and stepping into that badass self. Personally, I think it all overlaps. Like for me, when I really stepped into what do I really want to do, again, that's in my human design, So having that in my design and understanding that that's how I'm here to play is such a game changer, and it's not going to be the path for everybody. I just recently heard about human design. I have searched the internet and discovered some bits. Yeah, I feel like I need to get into the bits too, speaking of that, Louise. But I'm gonna drop a link. You can get a free report for yourself, but it's just I'm not even gonna say it's a fun way. It's a game-changing way to look at how you're getting goals and how you are designed to interact in the world. Like, for example, I have what's called an open throat. So I don't have regular sustained energy to my throat center, but that also opens me up to a lot of whimsy, to a lot of speaking of ideas that aren't consistent. This is why I squirrel. I start in one space. One of the reasons I have an open head too, right? But I'll start in one place and I'll kind of work myself through another place, right? And it can be such a gift and such a genius, and also so frustrating if you don't understand that, hey, that's how you're meant to respond to the world? So, Louise, with your alter ego, it sounds like you cracked some stuff open with Katya yesterday too. I'm dying to hear about it. Can you make the call in the group today, or what's your schedule like? It's early. It's really early for you over there. Isn't it like 3 a.m.? What are you doing up? Oh, coffee, coffee. So I'm on this whole creation path today, you guys. So I am working on how I'm going to deliver that, and I'm just going to start doing readings. I think level 7 in my community is going to unlock a reading for people, like where we get together and read your human design and coach for an hour. And so if you're in midlife badassery, start engaging, start getting those points. And I'm going to get my levels updated and get them in there. And then I think the Me First guide is also going to be a level unlock. So that's my whole transformation system, the whole planner that takes you from vision to 90-day plan to daily execution while putting yourself first, taking care of your mind, body, soul. You know, it's intended for that. This isn't where I plan my work day. This is where I plan my badassery. This is where I plan how I'm going to show up for myself every single day and for the rest of the quarter, because I know that's what moves the needle on all of my goals, on my weight loss goal, on, I don't know what just happened there. I don't know. It's weird. It's 3:19 and I can't sleep. Oh, you're a manifesting generator. So I was just talking about you guys because most of our group is manifesting generators. I'm like, what the hell? I'm surrounded by you guys, which is great. I really appreciate it because it showed me that how true this stuff is, because I've led so many of these events where this is what we do in my paid community. We go through this process, right? We see our future, we dream, we get it out, we journal it, we mind map it, we do all the things to really put her into creation and take steps in reality, right? And like set ourselves up for baby steps, one little step at a time. And the manifesting generators are always squirreling all over the place. I'm like, hey, we're doing the mind map right now, and they're over there journaling about something else, right? Does that sound like you, Louise? Does that sound like how you'd be? And so I just started to like, I just kind of, after 8 years of it, I would know that's happening and that it was fine. They all are getting where they need to be in the end, because all of the things we're thinking about are things we all need to do. This is the foundation. This is like every badass thing I did on my self-help journey in one planner, right? I like how Kelly said when I was getting testimonials about it, and she was like, this is all the good stuff in one place. And I'm like, yeah, because I literally did every planner on the planet. I was not trying to make one. This was like birthing a book, Louise. This took me like 6 months. You know, this is my book, I think. So I think after this, I was like, missions 3 and 4 should check images out what came up. Oh, okay, I'll check when I get in there. Focus on one thing and then get distracted, want to do something else. Yeah, you're multi-passionate, you know? And they say generators tend to do one thing and complete it through. I think I'm a generator, and I don't find that to be true for myself. I feel like I identify, yeah, it's 90 days, girl. So you only do the hard work's only in the front, and I guide you through it. So I think I'm going to make this a level unlock, the PDF, and then it's really expensive to ship over to you guys. I'm trying to figure that out, but this is like my daily plan. This is what I do every day to get my mindset right. Oh, I'm in a new planner, so those aren't filled. But like that's how I write. Like this part right here. So what I do is set my goals. This is all my goals, and then what's my small little action I'm going to take, my secondary goal, and then this part here, this is my timeline. Like I just briefly like outline what my day is going to look like, my focus time, and then over here you can see this I sit and I'm like, how do I want to show up in that segment of my day? Do I want to be inspiring? Do I want to show up with a heartful love or gratitude? Or like, what does that look like? And depending on what type of coaching I'm going into, or maybe it's a co-work environment or something. And so I'm intentionally thinking what I want my day to look like ahead of time and setting that intention. And I do that all throughout here. Yeah, it is, right? And it's also very generator. So, but the processes in here, like if I can find ways to make this fun for manifesting generators, you know, because this is the game changing shit. So, this is the thought rewiring that I was talking about yesterday when we were working on Sarah's thoughts, where I'm like, I get in my future self vibe, I envision her, I see her, I feel her, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm lighting this world up. And then I say, I let myself come down from that high a little bit. I envision for a minute, like see my whole future self world. And then I say, okay, how am I really feeling? And I get the shit, all the self-doubt, all the bullshit comes out here. Right. And for weight loss, this could look like I keep feeling over and over. I'm always eating all the things. I can't stop eating at night or whatever it might be. Right. I typically am writing out of overwhelm and anxiety, and it's more Brookster right now. Like Slayer and food has just again become easy, and I can't eat shit because I'm trying to not inflame myself. So it's just easy. So anyhow, so then I rewire the thought, right? Like, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. That's always a really comforting thought for me. And like eventually I'll end up at something really powerful, usually toward the end. And then I write myself a future self letter. Like every day. I'll start this process in the morning and feel like I'm in a funk. You know what I mean? And by the time I get to the end, I'm like, oh, lighten this up. This is where I do my card pull reflection. It's a little reminder to pull my card. How am I going to heart sing today? Gratitude reminder. This is also for us ADHD brains that need to be reminded of every little habit. It helps me do all of that. And then this is the mindset is I get this done and then I say, okay, what can stop me from getting my goals today? You know, and this can be not taking a break and taking care of myself. Um, get it reminding to get my meditation in, thinking ahead of time about how my brain's going to try to stop me and overcoming it now. Very important. So, anyhow, I don't know why I got off on that tangent. Oh, because my goal, Louise, is to like put this in Claude and brainstorm on some tweaks for the human design types, like the manifesting generators. And so as I'm coaching, we have a little bit better of a guide. Like for people with an open root, setting timelines on things can ignite the fight or flight. And I was like, "Oh my god, that makes so much sense. Why I'm forcing all of these people to have a goal like I've been doing for years because we learn the SMART method, we learn the goal set a time. And for people with an open root center, which is our pressure center of action, that is like terror. Right? So not only are you trying to overcome limiting beliefs they've had their whole life, but they've got this constant running of that. And I have a client I coach in particular that this is going to crack it open for us as client and coach because as a generator in how we're trained in this world, our conditioning is that like you get the goal, you eliminate judgment from the goal, big fucking deal, right? But when you have an open root and you're feeling all of that pressure and you're like in this panic and and there's nothing you can do to neutralize it because it's pressure, it's how you're designed, right? So we take it away from that. And what's really funny is you feel like shit when they don't come around. That might be a whole nother topic. Louise, we might have to look at take a look at your chart because after we get done with Alter Ego Week, we'll do a little human design play in the room, get everyone to get their charts. Amy's really strong at human design too, so that's fun. ADHD, just been told that I potentially fit that box. Well, here's something else they don't talk about a lot, Louise, is that we menopause and what's happening with our brains can mimic that in a lot of ways and not having the clarity, right? And I think manifesting generators, you guys probably because you are multiple and passionate and all over the place, that you got your hands in doing all of these things and doing them, right? And excelling at them, that it can look like that. So I've never been tested either. So I don't know how much of it is conditioning, or I have an open head. So when you have an open head in human design, what this means is it's not defined. So I don't have steady energy from there. I'm not always going to come from thinking the same thoughts. Like I'm taking on thoughts from everywhere. So there's always these new thoughts coming in. And like, so knowing that, like, and that, like, is it my thought? Do I want that thought? And then understand I have emotional authority and waiting for that emotional wave. Like, yes, like with this whole human design and weight loss thing, I've been doing this all year. I've been learning human design and putting myself in this community, in this teaching environment to get a certificate, to practice, to get better, to really understand more. And there's a few different schools of design out there, but I think I've found one that's a little off how I learn. She actually referred me to her, but she teaches from this another perspective that I think really leans in to weight loss and understanding how you're meant to eat, how you're meant to digest things. Like, it's really profound. um this should be a two-way camera. I'm laughing at you at times. You make so much sense. I know. That's the only hard thing about live is not being able to see your faces. Totally. We can go live as a group someday, but it really helps me when you're here because when I don't, that's why I'm like plastering all over the planet. I'm like, hey, you guys, I'm live because as a generator, like I perform best because I got all this open shit. Like I need your energy, right? Like, because I'm responding to you. It's like I need you, right? As much as anyone thinks they might need something I have to say, I need you more. Let's be clear. So subscribe, sign up, follow along. If you subscribe on YouTube, it should notify you when I go live over here. I switched from going live on Facebook because they delete all my shit. Hi. Hey, Wisdom Within podcast. Sharon, is that you? I didn't know you had a podcast. Drop your title in the chat. I'll go sign up. Are you doing it? Do you publish it to YouTube or is it audio? I started mine just audio and I started uploading to YouTube just this year. Oh my God. It's so different having to like get dressed to podcast. I used to be like this. Listen up, witches and bitches, like in my pajamas. You know what I mean? And now I'm like, Sharon, I just had so much stuff cracked open with human design and weight loss. I don't know if you've gotten in human design at all. I'd love to hear like your take on it, you know? I'm loving your mitochondrial work. How I got into it, my aunt is a huge biohacker. Like Dave Asprey, she's been like knee deep in all his stuff. And so I was like really immersed in that world. And I do a lot of biohacking stuff, but like I have a whole episode on mitochondria, like, cause I like really had to understand there's 3 trillion little organisms and germs. And I don't even know if I can remember now because it was like so complicated. I like had to go and like break it down. You know what I mean? It's my alter ego podcast. You got me. And I know the lives are strangely weird when it's just one camera. Facebook has totally gone off the beaten path. Yeah, listen, I'm so grateful for Facebook because I have so many good friends and so much of my community I built over there. And back in the day, I would go live on Facebook, you guys, and I would be there for like we'd have like 20,000 viewers. It's just crazy. Like, and now I'm like, oh, 200 people saw me, you know? And so finding your people and reaching them, I think this is why school is such a gift because we get inner community mingled and then we have something like a summit where people get to see you and know you. Because in today's day and age, first of all, there's so many shysters out there. Right? You're like, you got to get to know somebody to trust them to come take you on a journey with them. I mean, that's the thing I look for. I hang out and I watch and I'm like, I've got this intuition channel, like where that I'm the one apparently, you guys, that Sharon, before you popped on, I was talking about human design and weight loss because I'm going in on this. And not that I'm not going to talk about human design and business, but it's really my passion. It's what I've coached on forever. It's what I know. It's what I do. It's like that part is easy for me now. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I see so clearly, one of those things, which is funny because I know I'm sitting here heavier. So maybe to some other people might be like ironic, but I'm slaying again, just using my mind, right? Like it's like you have health shit that happens. And I don't know, I know you don't know my whole journey, Sharon, but like I had like over the past 2 years, really like I regained like 80 pounds and just trying to figure out. And so much of it was not being safe in my environment at work, just like the most uncomfortable work environment. And so some of that, but also mold toxicity and like all of these things that led to all of this inflammation within me. And so it set me off on this journey because I always know for myself, like as I gain weight, I'm out of alignment. How do I get back in alignment? How do I get back to me first? And so I tried everything and I didn't stop. And here's the difference, right? Between like someone and I talked about this because you always hear the weight loss people say, "Oh, I lost it and kept it off." Like it's a big deal you kept it off, right? Sometimes your body's going to put you through things that's going to take you in a whole nother direction with it, right? And it's going to set you off seeking on another path. And had I not kept my weight as a trigger, like I could probably go get a drug and lose it real quick, right? Like, but had I not kept my weight as a trigger, as an investigation signal of what is going on, what do I really need? What do I need to feel here? What do I need to understand about myself? And you put yourself in that detective mode, that mode of curiosity. Sharon, so I am loving your group so much because you are the investigator, right? The detective of it all. I used to have these worksheets about like how to become the detective, like heading into an event, how to go into this event and not drink and just be the detective of yourself. Cause that was foreign to me to go to like, I was in property management. Everybody drinks. It's like a thing. Why is it a requirement for real estate agents to be like boozers? I don't know. I would love to learn more about weight loss and human design. Yeah, Spring 2411. I don't know who you are. Are you in my community or are you a YouTuber? Hi, I am your biggest fan, Katya. This is so fun. So, Spring, if you're not in my community, I kind of know everyone else already. Follow along here because I am going to be doing, I'm going to be having a human design and weight loss cohort where we get together and we look at your human design from that perspective specifically. And then for 6 weeks as as a group, as a tight group, we're going to go through and like bust out 10 pounds together while you're really learning to live in your design. And and then that would lead into having a little more stability going in the me first process that I talked at the beginning. So this is all coming, but also I'm going to add some level unlocks in my community and I'm going to put that in. So next week, I think after we build our alter egos, we're finishing on Sunday. We are going to head into a little bit of human design because I gotta. Weight is a thing for many people. Mine is due to thyroid issues, but my meds are and going carnivore has really helped with my weight. Louise, I try, listen, and I have also learned this about myself in my human design, right? Like having this open head is like, I want to try all the things, right? Which I do try I have a certificate in everything, you guys. I have my YTT training. I'm a Fast Like a Girl coach. I'm a certified life coach. I'm a dudes, I'm going to be a human design coach. I have a certificate. I love to learn. I love to learn. And I get the certificates. Now it'd be very manifesting generator for you to go learn, not even get there. Like you learn and you just pop on, like you don't even have the certificates, right? I think it's a very generator thing. I get the certificate, right? It's like I get to the end of it. Um, Oh, how fun. Yes, Katya, I got to get my level unlocks. So I think I'm going to make this. I was showing Louise this and she's like, girl, that's a lot because it's my daily plan. I'm like, that's because you're a manifesting generator. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know about all that. Yeah, I think like this is my spiritual process in the morning, right? And it takes me like 10 minutes. It looks like a lot more than it is. But this, I'm going to make a level unlock with my little mini course too. And then the community, that my paid community, is where we do it together, because what I found is everybody can have a planner, they can buy a course, they can really want to create healthy habits in their lives, but they don't show up for it. And that's what we do in the group. We work to consistently show up, right? And we support each other and we root each other on, and we um, come when you need to get that reset, the messy middle of habit changing. Total generator energy. Are you are you a generator, Katya? What are you? I don't know if I know your human design. So don't you love this, Katya? Totally human design and weight loss. It's just like I had to wait for the emotional response. And now I only have my splenic little magic tickle that, like, yes, because I really feel like it was the missing piece in what I was coaching, like, because it's so different to know that when women have the open route, to have them put a timeline on it is going to feel like straight up fucking panic to them. And I have a filled in route, and we tend to assume, especially as coaches, that everyone is going to be like us, right? And I know everyone's path's different. This is why my planner's so can be modified for everybody. Like it's not dated, it has open fields, it lets you like kind of have your own creation because our paths are all so different. As a manifesting generator, I feel called out. Listen, what is so funny about that, Spring? I'm just going to call you Spring. Is that cool? Or do you want to share your name? Where are you from? So, Spring, my whole group, like my smaller paid community where we go through this process, right? Is we I'm everyone in there is a manifesting generator. I looked around the room and I'm like, and none of them followed the process like through. And I was like, and then I learn all of this as I'm going through this human design coaching. I'm like, oh, I see you. I see you. So now I can make it better. And it's always that, like, how can I make it better? How can I help people get to that goal? Because I know when you can step into vision, when you can step into the power of seeing her and the essence of being and living her, Katya does this through hypnosis, right? Like that's exactly what you do through your hypnosis process. I just did your hypnosis this morning on the worthy one. I have it like lined up right after the money one. And I'm like, it makes me smile with your little voice, Katya. And you say, please do not listen to this if you are driving a car, watching kids, or something with your animals. And every time you say it, I laugh. I'm like, well, I'm going to listen to it while I'm driving. What's going to happen? I haven't, but. Here's the funny thing with my design, manifesting generator, the multi hyphenate, and my digestion is hot food, environment is kitchens. It's so true of me. Yeah. Listen, Louise, there is like such truth in it. And here's what happens though. We get our human design chart and it's overwhelming. This is why I went to learn more. I just go to learn. I don't really go do all this stuff to like uh, intend to become a human design coach. I went because I was like, I've got to know more about this because it hit for me, and then I'm seeing it hit for everybody else. And we're like, even in my calls in the MEfirst community where we do the work in the planner, the big ass planner, Louise, right? Like we're all like talking about our human design, right? And then I get on a call in one of the girls in BYOB, she has like a Gen X community, and we're like just hanging out. It was like a pajama party. And so then toward the end of the call, we used to everyone's pulling out their human design charts. And I'm like, look at this and this. And I'm like, this is really fun and cool and resonates with people, and from a standpoint that if you can start to understand these pieces of yourself, how powerful that can be. Wait till I drop my new hypnosis. Just need to find time to record. I'm waiting. Let me know where to get it. So oh, hi, Vesna. Oh my gosh, girl. What time now? aren't you in England? So it's nighttime for you right now, right? I was hoping to see you on one of the earlier calls, but I know it was hard during your week, right? Are you on leave or something? How are you feeling? Okay. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing going forward. And for people following my weight loss quest, I lost another pound this week. We're at officially 23 for the year. Is that right? So by the end of the quarter, I'll be back in the 240s. Listen, I know I'm going to take down easy 50 this year, maybe a little bit more. And then I'll be in pole position. I go back to Arizona next May, and it's a little more, I can be outside a little bit more. It's a little more fun for me. Yeah. So I'm excited for that. But I will be, what? End of this quarter, it'll be 40 pounds. So that's it. So I was 3 pounds off my goal, but I had a potato, you know, and I didn't drop a deuce yet. Know what I'm saying, you guys? All right. What else do we want to talk about? That's it. I usually only go live for like half an hour on Fridays, and I try to make my mastermind when I can, but I can't get up. I really appreciate that you guys moved to had a later time too. Who's XO your girl? I love that. That's a great handle. I should have come up for it with a better handle. Clearly, you guys got cool handles. I love that it's cosmic too, Louise. All right. So this weekend we finished building alter egos. So masterclass is on Sunday. If you're in the Midlife Badassery community, it will be a replay in there. If you're not, it's a free community. Get your little asses in there. Let's light this bitch up. I think I'm making level 7 human design reading unlock with me. So if you saw this, you got the inside scoop. Go start making posts and liking and commenting, and bring your community vibes, right? I'm in Denmark. I couldn't sleep this week, so couldn't think or find my way to calls. Yeah, yeah, so I figured it sounded like you were going through something. No worries, sister. My ex is Danish. He is from Denmark. He grew up there, and I'm really good friends with his sister still. I know why I'm telling you this, other than I've always wanted to go to Denmark, and I know how to say a few things, but all I can remember is I elsker dig. Did I say it right? I elsker dig. I elsker dig. I elsker dig. I love you. Is that right? And then I remember summerfuel, butterflies. Is that right? How'd I do? I don't know. It's all my Danish. I'll have to call Stephanie and be like, give me some words to share with us. Oh, hi, Melissa. Mel. What's up, girl? Are you interested in human design and weight loss too? Like, I think this is just going to be friggin' fun and genius, you know? And I love new ways to look at things. So do you manifesting generators. So you can feel called out on that. I get you. I'm your soul sister. I'm always trying something new. In fact, I think some people follow me just to see what I'm going to try next. That's why everyone's got a vibration plate. I start vibrating. That sounds great, right? Okay, you guys. Well, if you're in the group, we have a call today. I think it's at 1 o'clock, and we're going to talk about next steps for implementing your alter ego. If you finish your ego this week, and no matter where you're at, you can jump in and do these bits and pieces. Just do a part that calls to you. It's totally fine. And yeah, 6 hours. So what is that? 1 o'clock my time. So in 6 hours from now, we have a call in the group. And then Sunday, uh-oh, did I make it? You guys, I'm so glad we did this. Put, I don't know where I put Sunday's call. I know I scheduled it. Okay, well, I gotta do that. Sunday's call will be at 1. I'm telling you guys, I'm like, it's in the community. I think I said that to Louise. Was that who I said it to? Or Sarah or something. I'm like, it's in there, you dudes. It totally isn't in there. I'm an MG51. I haven't started my alter ego yet. Yeah, no worries. Hey, your alter ego, you have started her because she's within you, you know? Like this is the unlocking the heroic self. Okay, here's one thing to do for you guys that haven't started yet. And this is quick, easy, fun. Take your piece of paper and on the left side, write your current state. So if we're doing this for like weight loss, right? I might write on that left side what's feeling uncomfortable, what don't I like about what does my current world look like? And how am I showing up in it, right? And maybe I'm like, I'm overeating at night. I have too much sugar. I don't feel good. My body hurts. Like you just write all these things on the left side of the paper. And then on the right side, you write your heroic self. How does your heroic self, that Superman inside, right? That superwoman that's already there, how does she handle whatever's on that left page? Like if we're overeating late at night, maybe your heroic self eats when she's hungry, eats to fuel her body. Um, not meaning she can't have fun food or go out when, like you let that be part of your design. You know what I mean? Your design doesn't have to be my design. And then it could be like, if too much sugar, what does she do with that? Does your heroic self, she's like, she loves protein and fresh foods. Maybe she has someone cook it for her. Maybe she opens the fridge and it's all pre-prepped. Like, wouldn't that just be fucking miracle? I used to think all the time, I'm like, Oprah, if I could just have all my food prepped in a chef, are you kidding me? Like, that's half my battle. Like, seriously, as soon as I put Slayer back on, you know how I've lost 24, 24 pounds? Yeah, 24 pounds so far this year. Is just cooking my lunches. Right? Like, I go to the kitchen, I take a break, I make it a thing. I put a show on I love. It's like this time I get a break away. Now, the hard part is stopping the show and coming back to work. It can't be too good of a show. You mentioned Sunday's masterclass in the latest post. Yes, yes, I did. And apparently, your leader of all things badassery, I wonder where the hell I made that invite. I wonder if I did it in the other group. Because I know I did it. I can see myself doing it. I've got the graphic. Shit. That's great. And I'm doing it in Zoom so that people that aren't in the Facebook community can come and just, or in the school. Look what I did. Oh my God, I'm so programmed. In my school group can just come and go to that, right? Do you guys want me to pull you a card today before I go? I feel like I should do something else. Who wants a card? And then I'll hang up. It's too fun for me when I'm here. You guys will have to hang up. We'll be here all day. I am that person. I am like, okay, bye, bye. My kids are always like, you never hang up. I heard them talking like one time and we were on this three-way call. And I was like, oh, I guess that's true. I don't. I just let them hang up. I'll like leave my phone across the house and do whatever. Okay, nobody wants a card. If you want a card, you got to drop a question in. Okay, let me see. Let's ask secret squirrel stuff. Yes. Okay. So give me a question, Louise. Let's go. I am going to pull from my, wait, where's my favorite new deck? Here it is. You guys, look at how cute this was. I posted this in my school community because I'm in this group called crap. What's it called? The crap. It's all about crap. It's just funny. She made a group about crap, the Crap Academy. Oh, Katya's in there doing the Crap Academy. So she's such a sweetheart. She mailed us all a little something, and she was funny because she's younger. She was like, it took me forever to figure out how to address it. And I was like, I forget the younger generation, they have never sent a letter. I'm like, so look at my stickers. I got school stickers with the little cat, and this is her little Crap Academy. Now you know what I'm like first of all, Jillian's going to help me get a alter ego card deck. And then we also need stickers and we need badass swag and pink jackets. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. All right, Mel. What do you need to know right now? All right, girl. I'm feeling the tickles. Here we go. What do I need to know right now? What do I need to know right now? Is this relation to anything specific? What do you need to know about what right now? Just in general? Okay. I feel like this one's coming out. It is what it is, sister. It is what it is. Interestingly enough, this is a root chakra card, which I've been talking about this whole time because of my realization of people having the defined root or open root in their weight loss journey and setting goals, and how if it's open, that's like putting you in straight fight or flight. I never want to do that with my clients, right? Like, oh, this is going to help me so much as a coach. Okay, not this card though. Okay, back to your card. Okay, so this is very like secret lock around a door. I know it's not a yoga mat, but the path looks kind of like a yoga mat to the door. I'm just saying. And then you're like, it's almost like a time travel, you know? And maybe there's some relief in this, some acceptance in that things are what they are. It's kind of like my saying I say in the morning, every morning when I write and I get all the anxiety and the shit out of my head. And I say, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You know, like instead of us wallowing on, oh my God, all these things are happening to me, that is what it is. Okay, I accept it. And how do I let the magic come in and move forward? That's what this would mean to me. But I'm gonna post in the I can post it in the group for you if you want. Just tag me or something. Remind me. Radical acceptance, engaging in life's terms, observing circumstances and taking them at face value, recognizing and releasing resistance and denial. So, yeah. And it gives you the prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Does this hit for you? What a powerful card. I can't believe I interpreted it. This is the first deck I've felt I can intuitively look at the card and resonate with it. You know? I don't know why. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Girl, I am feeling my grandmother around me, but I have no idea what she's trying to tell me. She's trying to show me a new path or to get my shit together more. No, I think that's some of the beauty of being a manifesting generator is loving that your shit can feel all over the place, that your path isn't linear, that your path is going to be diverse. And that's a beautiful thing. And it's how you're meant to move through this world. Okay. Okay. Into me, I see. See? Just what I just told you, girl. I just got did you get the chills? Wow, she's beautiful. This could almost be your alter ego, Louise. Look at her. Like she's just lit up here. You know, and your third eye is so active there, and you are into the energies of the universe. Like you're stepping right into all of it. It's the yogic path too. And then you've got the wings because you're going to take flight when you let go of the control of the outside control we were taught by the world to get your shit together. You let go of that. You lean into this. You lean into letting that radiance, that letting yourself speak the truth of what you know to be the truth. And it's just going to light everything else up, right? Is this a fucking root chakra too? Oh no, this is the sexy chakra. Oh no, I'm frozen. Unfreeze me. Uh-oh. Am I still there, you guys? What the hell? Am I still there? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm still here, right? Um, yeah, you got chills, Louise? Sorry, it cut me off here. I couldn't tell. This is Colette Barron's Reed's 7 Energies. I got this recommended in, oh, my camera shut down. I, okay, I'm not even using my really good camera. I was using my other one and it always says it pulls too much. Anyhow, I look better like this. I just look tan. This was recommended at a Katya's group. I made a thread, "Hey, I want a new deck. What does it look like?" And this is the one. And I just like from the moment I got it, it just resonated with me, you know? Okay, you guys. Anyone else need a question? That's it. Okay, I'm gonna go. I gotta do my morning stuff yet, and I am going to figure out what human design software I want, and I'm gonna start practicing more on my current group because I owe them all individual sessions. So we're gonna get in it. Yep. Oh my God, that's the one I want. Yeah, get it, girl. Do you have any cards yet, Melissa? Just curious. All right, and I still haven't made my first YouTube video. Maybe I'll do it today. I'm feeling kind of witty today. I might just bust it out. It's actually this is part of it, right? We become what we think, feel, act, all of that stuff. So, okay, I am off to slay the day. What are you guys doing? Let me know if you can come to Alter Ego Call. We're just going to talk through what we've done creating the alter egos. Don't forget your mission today. If you guys haven't done anything, it's okay. And for you guys watching back at home, take that and do that current self and heroic self for whatever area you want to focus on. Right? Maybe it's business. Maybe I'm not getting up and showing up how I want to. This is how I built Brookster and decided she put pants on. Like, well, it's not working that I'm like just sitting around in my yoga pants all day. I guess I should like maybe shower and activate this chick, you know? 2 by Colette. Yeah, I have Colette's enchanted map too, because I love all things adventure. And I really have enjoyed that. And then of course I only keep 3 to 4 decks. And then because I like to pull a card from every one every day. And then this is my tapping deck. And this is the one, should we pull a tapping card for today, you guys? This is the one that you guys want to tap with me. We can do it right here. This is I do this in the group every Tuesday. I do tapping Tuesday, right? So let me pull. I always do that. I don't know why I have to close my eyes and feel like I'm going to peek. I'm such a moron. I feel deep gratitude for my life. Oh, I love this in the whale. I've been watching this guy has been coming in my news feed from National Geographic. He was out there with like hundreds of the sperm. I think there's sperm whales, the big ass whales, right? And they were all spouting. He's like, it's like you were at like almost look like bombs dropping, right? Like just hundreds of them. It was just beautiful. So I have her spirit animal. I'm going to try to get back to sleep and catch up with you. Yeah, girl, go to sleep. Okay, Mel, let's tap. Anyone else out there want to tap with us? Here we go. I'm move my thing back a little bit. Okay, so we are tapping to how grateful we are in our lives. And someone had asked me yesterday, how do I know where to tap? And these cards tell you on it. So if you're in Midlife Badassery, and that's our free school community, you guys. So if you're watching, you can just come in and join us, right? And I'll post when I tap, and on the back of the card, it tells you where to tap, like eyebrow, corner of the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, collarbone, under the arm, on top of the head. And then eventually you can just get to know it, right? But it's not difficult. And you can get benefit just from tapping any meridian, right? Like sometimes if I'm like stressed, I'll just kind of like, I teach Millie, I'm like, when you're stressed in class, honey, you can just do this or this and it will calm you. It's going to help calm that amygdala, right? Because we're hitting these meridian points. So let's start, you guys. Even though I sometimes forget, I choose to practice gratitude. Even though I sometimes forget, I choose to practice gratitude. I am grateful for my life. And just repeat it after me as you tap where I'm tapping. I notice the small joys. I am blessed in countless ways. I open my eyes to all that's going well. Gratitude fills my heart and uplifts my spirit. Today is a gift. I feel deep gratitude for my life. I am grateful for my life. You can start to feel your body settle. Sometimes you need more rounds than others. I notice the small joys. I am blessed in countless ways. I open my eyes to all that's going well. Gratitude fills my heart and uplifts my spirit. Today is a gift. I feel deep gratitude for my life. I am grateful for my life. Last round. I notice the small joys. I am blessed in countless ways. I open my eyes to all that's going well. Gratitude fills my heart and uplifts my spirit. Today is a gift. I feel deep gratitude for my life. And so it is done. Feel so grateful. I love that card. That card is genius. Okay, witches and bitches, I love you guys. I will see you at 1:00 my time, 6 hours. If you're in the group, come talk about alter egos. Even if you haven't started one yet, we're having fun. And yesterday we got into Sarah's weight loss thoughts and kind of like talked about rewiring those and being the observer of them, right? Like, because we are what we create in this world, and starting to be more conscious of what we're thinking, what we're putting in our heads, what we're choosing to believe, and then all the deep-seated subliminal beliefs, and then things that might have come through, through birth, you know? So, okay, you guys, I love you. Thank you for being here and giving me your energy. My generator energy loves you so much. I can't tell you. And look for news soon on human design and weight loss. But first, we build your badass alter egos, because that, my friends, is universal. And how you get there can be your own journey and your own quest, though. But if you show up Sunday, we are getting it all done together, 2-hour block. I'm going to go get it scheduled right now. It's going to be 1 my time, same time, but on Sunday. So if you're East Coast, that's 7 p.m. Pacific time is 4 p.m. Sunday. So hope to see you guys there. Slayer out. Thanks for hanging out with me.